Hey everyone, it's Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, January the 29th. Hope you're doing well. We have motored through January. January is just about a memory. I hope it was a good month for you. Most importantly, as we always should, we should reflect on what happened in a particular time during this month as we are sitting with the end of January and say, well, how could I do things a little bit differently, a little bit better going into the next month? And when I say that, obviously it comes down to our purpose in our life, what we feel it is, what we are pursuing, and again, how we can make the improvements and add to our joy in doing what we do. So with that in mind, I ask you to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's gospel, which is from St. Matthew, chapter 5, verses 1 through 12. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he had sat down, his disciples came to him. He began to teach them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the land. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the clean of heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you and utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven." This gospel is known as the Beatitudes, which Jesus proclaimed to the masses on the Sermon on the Mount. It is also known as a recipe for a good and holy life. Well, as I often talk about this gospel in various settings, some recipe it is with some ingredients that are pretty hard to swallow. Blessed are they who mourn. Blessed are they who are meek. Blessed are they who thirst for righteousness. These sometimes can be challenging endeavors for us. However, it is true that on the other side of acting out these attributes, there is joy, there is purpose, and there is certainly a lot more for us to feel accomplished on in our life. This gospel does give us a blueprint or a recipe to kind of fold over what we are doing in our life right now. So as we talked about coming to the end of January and entering into the month of February, why don't we take a look at the Beatitudes each day and say, how am I doing in each area of the Beatitudes as it applies to the purpose I have outlined for myself? Well, certainly you must have that purpose in mind first. Let's say it is, as I like to say, it's helping animals in need. If it's helping animals in need, then maybe take a look at the actions that you performed in the month of January and say, okay, let's see how I did in each one and how I could do better in February. Blessed are they who are meek. So did we maybe bring our ego too much to a situation? Or were we meek and mild as we approached people in our pledge, in our quest to help animals in need? And the list goes on. I don't have to fill in those blanks for you. Those are blanks you have to fill in for yourself and answer those questions. On the other end of that, as always, is a more joyous, more stronger heart that will beat within us for the purpose that God has gifted us with. Well, my friends, that's my message for you on this Sunday. I hope it was helpful. I always welcome your thoughts, your comments, your questions. And as I always say to you, I deeply appreciate your presence with me on these gospel reflections. I am having an enjoyable time doing it, and hopefully you are enjoying your time with me as well. Finally, I am ready to launch almost my St. Mark series, The 4 C's to a Stronger and More Peaceful Heart. If you are interested in hearing more about my St. Mark journey, I ask you to send me a private message and let me know, and I'd be happy to speak with you in more detail. I wish you all a wonderful Sunday. Take care. I'll see you back here soon.